So 2023 was an exciting year for Lung Cancer Initiative, starting with we celebrated our 15th year as an official 501c3, and we also celebrated 10 years of our Gas Card program, which is a wonderful program helping patients get access to treatment and clinical trials. We funded the most research we've ever funded since our existence, with over $400,000 in lung cancer research. We began working in 2 new communities in eastern North Carolina. We also took our message out across the community to the American Academy of Family Physicians in Asheville, numerous health cares, Rotary clubs. So really just getting the word out across our state.
Lung Cancer Initiative of North Carolina has had a major impact on lung cancer research. And that impact has been particularly focused in North Carolina. When physicians and other healthcare professionals are starting off in their careers, it is hard to get initial funding. Lung Cancer Initiative has been extremely successful in identifying promising young healthcare professionals, funding their initial efforts at doing research, and moving them along to develop a research career. We have what we call a Fellows Grant, and this would be a modest-sized grant to fund an interesting idea for somebody who's just getting started. We have another grant, Career Development Grant, that is really more for researchers who have gotten started in their career, and this will fund several years of established research to really move them to the point where they can potentially compete for a federally funded NIH or National Cancer Institute grant to really put them on the road to becoming a promoted, federally funded cancer researcher. Justin Milner is a junior investigator at University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Dr. Milner's research has proposed different mechanisms to try to identify ways to get the immune cells adapted to attack the cancers, but not attack the rest of the body. The basic idea around the alumni grant was we had a number of early investigators, either at the fellows level or the junior faculty level, who'd received grants and had gone on to pursue academic careers. We felt that we were in a position to give someone who was showing success an additional boost in their career to take them to an even higher level. We will do better working together than working individually. So Lung Cancer Initiative is teaming with other groups who are fighting the same fight. Longevity is an important lung cancer research and survivor group that does similar work to what Lung Cancer Initiative does in North Carolina. So that we partnered with Longevity to try to better understand, screen for, and eventually treat lung cancers in young people.
I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer in May of 2014. After about 3 major operations and 14 months of immunotherapy, I finally made it out the other side and things had settled down. You know, I ended up retiring a few years after that, and I was just completely lost. Didn't really know what the next steps were. My daughter, she was going to school in Charlotte and living there, and she had signed up for the Lung Cancer Initiative Lunge Forward 5K event in Charlotte because she was a runner, and she thought it'd be a good thing to do to support me, and she basically made me come down there and go to it. When I was there, I met caregivers, I met healthcare professionals, and other survivors. And I really got a feeling of community from being with all those people for that afternoon. So it was pretty neat. Ended up going to the LCI event in Greensboro. They had the summit, and again, there was that same mix of people. It was kind of nice because at that one, we actually had a breakout session with other survivors. And for a survivor, it's really nice to get together with your peers because you can basically, you're with people who are going through the same thing you went through. What really impacted me, though, was finding out about the Wind River retreat. For me, it was really impactful because it was kind of a way to get completely away from life itself. So you're not having to think about responsibilities or anything. All you have to do is show up. You know, we did different things as a group, and it was just really, for me, it was very impactful. I came away from that feeling pretty good. You know, being able to connect with other survivors just in a whole new way.
Over the past 16 years, I think I'm most proud of how we've grown our network. We started as a very small group, a handful of us, advocates, survivors, healthcare providers that really wanted to make a difference for lung cancer patients and their loved ones. And our network has grown tremendously over the state, hundreds if not thousands of people that we've reached and impacted. So I'm very proud of that, and I'm proud of the amount of research that we've been able to fund and just the amount of progress that's been made in the field of lung cancer. 2024 looks to be another very exciting year as we continue to grow. We will continue to fund major research across and beyond the state of North Carolina. We will continue to grow our network. We are certainly growing as survivor network. We just keep seeing that number grow, and then those who are engaging with us in very meaningful ways. That's a very positive thing for the whole community.